Alright, guys. Let me see. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be here playing The God of Rock, which is a brand new rhythm fighting game that will be coming out in about 2 months. So it'll be April or May, I believe, is when it's coming out. We're going to be going over the game. We're going to see all the stuff that they sent us in the preview. We're going to do some gameplay of it. It's going to be awesome. The first time I actually saw this game was at Holiday Matsuri. Me and my partner Nanani went to Holiday Matsuri. We joined this tournament. It was the first time they ever showed anything about the game. We joined the tournament and I placed 4th respectively, and my partner with 5th place. And it was so much fun learning this game. We played it for like 2 hours in between the 2 days that we were there. We just tried it out. The music was great. You can hear some of the music right now going on from the game, getting set up. And it was just super fun to combine that uniqueness of a rhythm game and then have some combos and stuff for a fighting game. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to go into all of the details in a second. I'm actually repping the Modus shirt right now. You can kind of see it. The Modus shirt that I got when I won 4th place at Holiday Matsuri. So I'm very excited to play this game. We've been looking forward to this for a little while now because this game is so much fun. We plan to eventually do a tournament for this game. I plan to turn up the mic a little bit. Let me just double check that it's not too loud for you guys. Double check that you can hear everything properly. It could be a little louder. Let me see if you guys can hear me here like this. You can hear me now. Testing. You can hear me now. Testing. What's up, Night? How's it going? What's up, Night? You guys are gonna hear overlay for like a second. I'm just testing the mics real quick. Alright, so looks all good. You guys can hear me pretty well. And we're gonna turn up the game audio in a second. But yeah, like I was saying, this game ended up being a lot of fun. I'm really excited to play it. I have all the details that I'm going to share with you in just a sec. Let me see. Alright. But yeah, so I have this camera going on, the one that's like attached to my computer because our camera broke recently, but it's good enough. It'll do the job. And our microphone broke recently, so it's also the computer mic, so it's not going to be perfect, but still very excited to try out the game, and I want to share with you guys some of the stuff that they already gave us. We're also sponsored by Glitch Energy. If you guys notice in the top corner over here on the video, Glitch Energy is an amazing energy drink. It has 0 sugar. It's vegan, keto friendly. It doesn't make you crash or anything. It's not like pasty like some other powdered like energy drinks. So I actually really like it. The Maui Punch is my favorite flavor. We'll be selling those drinks at our events from now on for people to try out, things like that. We had it at our last Tekken Monthly, which was not too long ago. So we're very excited to be working with Glitch Energy. We're going to have a promo video with them soon. They're going to help promote our tournaments and stuff so that we can get more stuff for our tournaments that we do for Tekken and for Casual Super Smash. So super hype for all of that, and that's some of the stuff going on with us. But let's get into the game of the hour, God of Rock, with Modus Games. So first I wanted to share with you guys, I'm actually going to close this window because it's making too much noise right now. I want to share with you guys first the trailer. There's a new character that's being revealed. I haven't really seen too much about it. I wanted to watch the trailer with you guys. His name is going to be Top Hat. Last time we played and when we saw it at Holiday Matsuri, there was like 4 or 5 characters that we'll go over and talk about. My favorite was King. He's like an Elvis type. Um, but yeah, let's check out this trailer real quick.
Can we hurry up? I gotta hustle.
With light fingers and sure-footed steps, Top Hat quick steps into the God of Rock arena. A granny's boy and samba master, this elusive fighter will hustle his way around any opponent's tricks. Execute a level 1 special to deal some carnival carnage. His level 2 special sends out a Batak wave that decreases the cooldowns on his other specials. And his level 3 special lets out a boom blast that blocks the opponent from using their super meter for a time. Spend his full super meter for a
Okay. I don't know why it's actually loading. I'm connected to Ethernet. The internet should be perfect. But we'll get there. But interesting so far. I like his design. Kind of gives me like Dr. Facilier vibes, but green. And I mess with that. It's pretty good. His moveset is nothing too crazy from compared to the ones that I've seen before. But it's interesting. Let me see if I can reload it, because I don't know why it's freezing on me.
On all special moves to get in as many hits as possible. With Top Hat's sticky fingers and tricky dance moves, you will swipe that victory right out from under the opponent's nose.
Nice. Yeah, so the game is coming in April. It'll be on PS5, PS4, it'll be on Switch, Xbox Series, Xbox One, and of course it'll be on Steam, which is where we'll be playing it on today. So I'm very excited to continue the gameplay. Very excited to see what Top Hat is. Top Hat. I don't know why I'm saying it wrong. Very excited to see what Top Hat is going to bring to the table. I like to read to you guys the info sheet that we got. This was sent to us from Modus Games, and we were to be revealing it today. So I'm just going to tell you guys the synopsis of the game so everybody can know what it's going to be about. So it says, for about the game, the Mysteries of God of Rock has revived the souls of the universe's greatest musicians to clash for his entertainment. Revitalized with new bodies and new powers, each musician will become a contestant in his game, battling it out with each other for musical supremacy on a global stage. God of Rock blends rhythm fighting based gameplay with fighting game mechanics and tense 1v1 matches. Choose from a dozen unique fighters, each with their own design, mechanics, and harmonic attacks. Soften up your opponent by executing special moves and building meter by hitting notes to the beat of the song. Then spend your meter to unleash EX moves to do damage and add complexity to their attacks. Finally, finish them off with a devastating ultra attack. As the battle progresses, the music track will continue to grow in complexity and difficulty until only one fighter is left standing. I saw that firsthand when I played the game before. I thought, I was starting to get the hang of some maps where I feel like the rhythm stays the same depending on what song it is, but after a while, if you're both hitting the notes perfectly constantly, it just gets harder and harder and adds more notes, and it gets kind of crazy. And we'll see all of that. So how to play: you battle to the beat. Music notes progress from sides of the screen. Push the corresponding button in sync with the music. I'll be using my PS4 controller or my DualShock controller that I have connected. You can use Xbox controllers, things like that too. You can even use the keyboard if you really want to, but you're a psycho if you want to use your keyboard. I'm sorry. But yeah, so push the corresponding button in sync with the music to perform a normal attack. The closer it is to the center, the stronger the move. If both players hit the note perfectly, the attacks will clash and neither player will take damage. Unleash specials and EX moves. excuse me. As your note hits, you will build up your super meter. Perform special inputs anytime during the song to attack your opponent's EX moves, damage opponents, add additional notes for them to hit, apply debuffs, and more. This is the only time I actually like having a meter in a game because I hate meters in fighting games, especially Tekken. So I'll let it slide for this one. I'll let it slide. Night Before Night says, "Ooh, we got ourselves an Oshu hater." What is an Oshu hater? Okay, use ultra moves to turn the tide. Once your super meter is full, you can consume all 3 bars to unleash the ultra attack. This is your character's strongest move and will damage the opponent even if they block perfectly. Become the God of Rock champion. To win the match, combine all these techniques from staying on beat to carefully landing your special and ultra moves to ultimately defeat your opponent in musical combat and become the God of Rock champion. Yeah, when we played at Holiday Matsuri, I was starting to get the hang of some of the combos that the characters do and things like that, and I realized that you really need to have that good mix of using your combos, using your specials, and being on beat. So when it was easy, I would try to be on beat so that I could collect my meter for my ultras and my specials, and then when it was getting too hard, I would use my specials, use them, because that way it's messing up the opponent and I don't have to worry about really hitting the notes specifically, because you don't have to hit every note. You know, you're not gonna, it's not like Guitar Hero where if like you don't hit all the notes, you're gonna get booed off or whatever. As long as you have something going against your opponent and you're not losing too much health from them attacking you, you'll be fine. So that was that. This is another rhythm fighting game using the mouse and keyboard. Oh, I think I've heard of that one. Is that like I think it's like a beatbox one or something like that? I don't know. Mouse and keyboard is just nah for me. I just can't. I really only use controllers. Okay. So we got the key features. It says, battle to the beat, engage in over-the-top musical battles in this competitive rhythm-based fighter. Limitless skill ceiling. Tracks will continue to scale in difficulty until one fighter remains. Over 40 original songs, each with their own unique and challenging track to master. The universe is your stage. Control 12 wildly different characters, each with their own playstyle across 8 dynamic stages sent across the universe. And of course, we have the game modes. We have the story mode, training mode, track editor, which lets you put your own spin on your favorite tracks by adding and removing notes to your liking, and local and ranked online multiplayer. As far as I know, in this demo, I think we will be able to play online multiplayer. I'm going to test that out, and then maybe I'll get to play with some of the other people that also have the game right now for the demo, so I think that'll be super fun if we get the chance to do that. Yeah, available to the demo if we get the online multiplayer. So if there's people on, it could go great. Beatbox, I think that's Friday Night Funkin'. Maybe, yeah. For the featured characters, we have Hildy. I got wrecked by Hildy in the tournament. That was the one that took me out of the possibility of getting 3rd place, I believe, because or it was Hildy or Kasu. I don't fully remember because I just didn't learn enough about this character. Hildy, an abyss blessed with visions of miraculous light, leads a preordinated monastic life, destined to live out her life eating terrible abbey food. She immersed herself in composing hymns, the only thing that can keep her mind off her ever-rumbling stomach, hoping that someday a miracle would change the food into something edible. She likes gospel, chants, meditation, composing street food, deep frying, and beer. She dislikes Abbey food, the Abbey seasoning, the Abbey cutlery, and hard eggs. She really doesn't like the Abbey like that. Her aspiration is being granted access to her favorite street food in order to better devote herself to higher calling, of course. And the fun fact is that she invents new takoyaki recipes in her spare time. It's pretty cool. I love takoyaki. Hilde reminds me of Jacko. Surprised that entity didn't play her. She does have that Jacko kind of look, because I think she also has like a halo thing over her head and everything, and has like that concept design similar to Jacko from Guilty Gear. I am surprised that he didn't pick Hilde. Actually, I think he started with King and didn't like King as much, so then he went with Johan over here. So let's check out Johan. A motorcycle afia- aficionado. I got it, guys. I'm not stupid. I can read. Who could never get a job in any biker shops as his ideas were considered a bit too wild for regular customers. I mean, who didn't want a 200 HP increase to their chopper? They just didn't get it. He spends his days daydreaming of his chopper and singing its tunes on all the roads of the world. He likes engines, loud noises, long roads. He dislikes silence, bugs, his squeaky office chair. His aspiration is to go on a road trip of his dreams, becoming an entity of the roads. His fun fact is that his last bike design was banned in 67 countries and can only be found in very obscure websites. Interesting. Here we go. We got our boy King. He is my favorite so far. Um, it's not even that I'm a big Elvis fan. It's just I felt like he was the easiest to learn, and I feel like he has the best moves. I feel like he was the most OP character starting off. So we'll see what happens when people start learning the game, and then we actually have to get to know these characters a little better and know what to do against them. But yeah, for me, I thought King was kind of OP, and I thought he was great. Okay, read. Okay, so King defined a generation. His bluegrass was bluer than any others. His signature his hip swing. Oh my, but the life of a king made him soft and his songs weren't as hip anymore. He now lives with his mother who drives him nuts, hopes that people will recognize him in the streets, they don't, and lays about the house. He doesn't want to, but he can't help it. No. All day he's getting close though to pushing back against his own hedonism. The king will return, baby. I don't know why they keep throwing out these big words that I'm having trouble reading. They're making me look bad. He likes old time fans and good ornaments. He dislikes new trends, living with his mom, missing the old times, aspiration to get back to his station. Fun fact, has a hair gel program subscription. King using his special makes me think the counterplay is to mash. As far as I know, there's no way to get out of his special where he speeds things up. You can mash for some characters, which for Kazuku, you definitely can. Um, but yeah, for King, you gotta be able to keep up with it when it goes fast. Like when he makes it go really fast, you just gotta be able to keep up, or you just have to be able to counter a lot of his stuff because you can counter in this game. I haven't fully figured out the dynamics of making the counters work, but you can counter. I believe you have to do the same power up at the same time. So if you do like a level 1 power up, then the other person has to do a level 1 power up, or they have to do one higher, like level 2, and it'll counter out their attack because there's levels to each person's specials, and I think if you go one above it, it'll counter out their attack. So you also have to know the characters well and know what move that they might be trying to do and then counter it, which is something that I picked up talking about it at Holiday Matsuri. But yeah, Kosaku is a flute player by heart who woke up one day to find that he had fled to the woods in a maddened rage after his highly trained ears could no longer stand the sounds of the city. Even the car horns were out of tune, and his own flute felt like nothing but a steel pipe. But along the trees he found his peace. In time he could hear the sound of his own crops as they grew. He likes nature's silence, the feel of damp earth on his hands. He dislikes loud noises, frantic lifestyles. His aspiration is to take the sounds of the forest to the chaos of the city. And his fun fact is that he ate tree bark for 3 days after waking up in the forest and still eats it occasionally. Rosetta. Now, Rosetta was my favorite. I did start playing her because she's kind of like a graffiti artist, and like I thought that was a really cool concept, and I really like her design a lot. But she's a little more complicated to play. Instead of having an EX move, you hold your trigger and it'll load up her bars instead. So she has like unlimited bars because you could just hold the trigger the whole time compared to everybody else. But getting the specials through became like kind of difficult for me, but you know, we'll go over that. We'll check that. Ooh, that's an interesting way to counter specials. Yeah, I do think that's a definitely an interesting way to counter specials. And Zenosaki says, Yo, what up, Zenosaki? We're going over the info sheet for God of Rock before we get into the game, just learning about the characters and stuff. So Rosetta, a budding star, busy stocking shelves for her dad's supermarket during the day and sharing her musical talent when she can find the time. Cleaning on aisle 5, she's there. Packaging stuff, she's the fastest. What about taking a break? That's when she gets her guitar and starts strumming. Everybody, even the Karens, stops to have a listen. Karens stops to have a listen. Okay, just double checking. Likes the smell of her guitar. It's kind of a weird interest to have, liking the smell of your guitar. I mean, I'm a guitarist myself, but I don't think I would ever like the smell of my guitar. That's an interesting fact. Coffee breaks and her dad. She dislikes aisle 4. It has a funky smell. And Karen's. I don't know anybody who would like a Karen. Her aspiration is to earn recognition. Fun fact is she wakes up at 5 in the morning to get her hair just the way she likes it. I mean, it's working for her. It looks real nice. Alright, then we got Ziggy. I remember Ziggy being kind of OP too. At the tournament at Holiday Matsuri, Ziggy was pretty tough to go against. I need to look into the lore in this game. We just read over the lore earlier, so you have to go back to look at that. But basically, it's like the god of rock himself decided to send people to go fight each other throughout like the centuries, like some of the best musicians and artists throughout the centuries. He sent them all together to come fight each other for glory, basically. Smelling the wood of the guitar like it's fresh made from Home Depot. I've been trying to get used to the game. Yeah, the game is. It does take a bit to get used to, for sure. It did take me like. It took me those 2 hours of practicing at Holiday Matsuri for me to get the hang of the concept of the game, because it's really weird. It's one thing trying to keep up with like the rhythm of it and trying to make sure you're pressing all the buttons on time and everything, but it's another thing to also like using the sticks over here and the triggers to like get a combo going through, and it's very sensitive, the stakes for the combo. But yeah, so Ziggy is a spaceman from a small moon where everyone wears gray suits and rock was outlawed a long time ago. Wandering the galaxy, he came across Earth in the most melodious of sounds, cow moose. He's been collecting cows ever since. So far, he managed to abduct 5: Butterbutt, Pancake, White Duke, Spare Tire, and Anvil. He's been searching for the great white cow, the Bon Vine with the perfect moo, who has eluded him time and time again. He likes cows, experimental rock, practical jokes, staying up all night. Dislikes old-fashioned ways, washed-out colors, ducks. Aspiration is to finally catch the great white cow and record the mosaic of his dreams. And the fun fact is, in a cruel twist of fate, he happens to be lactose intolerant. I mean, he must have tried like milk from one of those cows to find that out, since he's from space. So that's pretty funny. It's a good learning curve. It is a good learning curve. And the new character, Top Hat. Top Hat never met his parents, but never wanted. I don't know if it's supposed to say never wanted for love. His grandmother made sure of that. They never had much, but they had each other. While Granny fought to make ends meet, as a seamstress, he did anything he could to get his hands on. The Top Hat? Yeah, not really a top hat, but that's what he calls it anyway. Earned him his nickname. It keeps the dust off his eyes, man. It hides the tears, man. Of course, there was time for a little samba here and there. Damn, so he's just really sad under that hat and those glasses. He likes drinking shots, schemes, dreaming, samba, and Granny. Dislikes his day job, aspirations to throw the biggest birthday party ever to the woman he owes everything to. And his fun fact is his calloused hands are very, very deft, especially when handling dice. And then, of course, we have the God of Rock terminology. We have the special moves, which, we'll see. Those are going to be like the special moves, like the level 1, level 2 moves I was talking about that we'll go over. The EX moves are super moves, a more powerful version of special moves that characters can execute, which will spend some of their super meter. So there's 2 separate meters that you guys are going to see. There's 1 meter that lets you do like special moves, and there's 1 meter that lets you do the EX moves. So we'll go over that too, because that took a bit for me to figure out when we were first just trying out the game to figure it out. And then for the ultra moves, it's their strongest ability, so very similar to a special moves, and it requires all three of your super meters to be filled. So use the ultra as the same thing as the EX move. It's the same bar. You can have a charger. Not all fighters move meters behave the same, but Rosetta's regular special moves don't have cooldown. Instead, they're fueled by her super meter, um, which can be charged using her EX move, which is what I was saying about her. And reversal, if you react quickly, you can not only block but counter your opponent's special move with your own. To do so, you'll need to pull off an even stronger special move than the one they just did. So yeah, like I said, if they do a level 1 special, then you do a level 2 special and you can like counter it out. So that's definitely good to know. So if you're good at executing like level 3 specials all the time, you should definitely be doing that because it could definitely easily counter out your opponent's specials. And the easiest ones to pull off are the level 1s and the level 2s. So people are going to use those the most, especially when they're first learning the game. So if you can manage doing level 3 specials like more often, definitely do them to counter out their attacks. And of course, we have the super meter. Each character has a super meter that can be spent to perform super and ultra moves. But yeah, guys, these are the fact sheets of the level 1, level 2, level 3 move sets of each characters, and their EX move, and their ultras, but we'll go into that in the actual game. So let's switch real quick. 1 second. I will be right back, and then we're going to go into the actual game. Is there a confirmed ranked online mode for the game? I don't think it's ranked yet, but supposedly there is an online mode that is set up that I am going to play, and we're going to see how it goes. If it is ranked already, I'm trying to get to that top rank, so by the time everyone else gets in this game, I'm going to be on the top. I made 4th when it came out. I'm going to stay on top. I'm going to at least stay 4th online, but we'll see. But I'm going to be right back, guys. I got to do something really quick. And we're back. I just had to use the bathroom. There's my cat in the back. But yeah, guys, we're gonna actually get into the gameplay now. So let me load up the God of Rock. I hope you guys are excited to see this game. It's definitely super fun. I'm excited to see what's gonna be going on with Top Hat. I'm excited to see if the online's going through, see if I can find some people to fight. So definitely excited to show off this game for you guys. Alright. Alright guys, so in the comments, let me see what you guys want me to do first. I could do the tutorial, show you guys how the game plays. We could go over the practice, and I could practice some of the characters to show you guys, or we can get straight into some online. Let me see what you guys want to do. How does one obtain the demo? Well, if you go on Twitter to Geoff, so it is JeoffExe. Geoff is actually one of the people that helped make the songs and certain aspects of the games. He was the one asking everybody if there's any influencers interested in checking out a preview copy of the game to be streamed. So if you guys wanted to, put his Twitter in the comments. Game is over. Power measures. Yeah, let me turn down the desktop so you guys can hear me better. But yeah, in the comments, that's the Twitter. There we go, JeoffExe. That's the Twitter of one of the people that helped put the game together and everything. And if he has any more available, he would be the person to ask about it. But yeah, I saw that he was letting people try out the game. So I asked, and I got selected from the people at Modus to be one of the people to try out the game. So I'm very excited to be a part of that. But yeah, without further ado, guys, we're gonna get started. Haven't gotten an answer yet about what you guys want to see first, so let's just go through the basic tutorial so you guys can see what's going on. Interface, the special moves, XP and Ultra, charges, reversals. Let's do reversals because that's the one I don't really know as much information about.
Are you ready?
So for reversals, if you react quickly, you can not only block, but counter your opponent's special move with your own. To do so, you'll need to pull off an even stronger special move than the one they just did, so watch out. so. So, did you notice that each special move has a unique color assigned to it? Every time someone uses a special, the center dial glows with that color. I didn't even know that. In order to know which special to use to counter your opponent, you need to pay attention to these signs. So if your opponent uses a level 1 special, it's green. You'll need to execute at least a level 2, which is red, to counter and reversal it. Let's reversal now. So her level 2 is right down left L2. Oh, nice. Alright. Keep in mind that Ultra and EX moves are also a part of the reversal system, where Ultra beats EX and EX beats level 3 special moves. And that's a rep. On to the awesome jam. Okay. Oh, that was it for the tutorial. Alright, so we'll practice a little bit. Like I said, King is my guy. I gotta go King. For the CPU though, definitely want to check out Top Hat, see what he's got going on. We're gonna play with the normal beats available. So these are the different stages, and each stage has several different beats. I remember that one of the things that I did in Holiday Matsuri is that I only studied like one underwater level and one TV station level. I don't remember which one. I think it was Marine Machine. I literally only played those maps so that the notes would be the same every time and I would get used to it. And if I got the chance to pick a stage, I would choose one of those, and that was me like counter pick staging because I was more familiar with that stage too. So counter pick staging is also a thing in this game, which is interesting. Like you normally see counter pick stages in fighting games like Tekken and stuff like that. Let's see. I don't remember his move. So yeah, he has Light of Grace, level 1, can be repeated 5 times in a row, if done right after the last one, which is down, right, L2. Something I found out is it doesn't have to necessarily be the L stick, and it doesn't necessarily have to be L2. You can also use the right stick, and you can also use R2, which is easier for me to pull off. I like to use the right stick instead. He's got Royal Decree, which is down, left, down, right, L2, a sequence of special attacks, Blue Moon, and the Accelerando, which is my favorite, just to excel the other pair's stuff. Alright, let's see. Down, right, R2. Okay, so that's one of his specials. So yeah, it starts off easy like this. And the more that we sync up with each other, the harder it's gonna get. So yeah, the EX is the bottom ultra bar that you guys see on the bottom. And that's what mine does. Mine just accelerates the hell out of their side. So Royal Decree, left, down, right, R2. That's one of his combos that he can do up to 5 times in a row. Does like 1 damage each, so it's not super heavy hitting, but it's definitely good to go with. It's definitely easier for me to do this with a DualShock controller, because I originally played this on an Xbox controller when they showcased it at Holiday Matsuri, and I was getting very confused because of the positions of the X's and stuff like that. It's different. But yeah, so we're pretty even right now. Let me see. Royal Decree is left, down, right, R2. Okay. Left, down, right, R2. Oh, that's the one that I was doing. Left, down, right, R2. So yeah, those are the specials on the top. So you have like meters there, and that's the ones that get used for that. But sometimes you can see on the side right next to where it says special, you can see the inputs that I'm doing, and you can see when it doesn't work. I feel like after a while, if you don't have the meter filled for the special, it just kind of messes up, because sometimes it doesn't read my input when I'm definitely pressing like left, down, right or something. It only reads down, right. So it's definitely interesting. Okay, so then we have Blue Mood, which is right, down, left, L2. Right, down, left, L2. I swear I'm doing it. Okay, there we go. When it gets that crazy, I kind of just mash, to be honest. It's kind of hard to keep track, or I keep track of like specific things. So right, down, left. Right, down, left. Right, down, left. Okay, so it's kind of hard to get the input sometimes. He's got me pretty close myself, to be honest. I think I'm gonna get him with Royal Decree. There we go. I knew the answer was to mash. When it does get really busy like that, and there's just a lot of notes on there, honestly, I just mash. There's not much you can do. As long as you're hitting some of those notes, you're doing a little bit of damage, and you can. It's better to use, like I said, your specials and stuff when it gets crazy like that, because it'll distract your opponent, and you won't have to worry about getting too messed up. Because if you miss a note and the opponent gets the note, they get the attack through instead, and it goes like against you. So you definitely don't want that. New challenger. So King is my guy, and I'm gonna be playing King online, but I do want to try out the other characters just so everybody can see what they're like. So we're gonna go Rosetta, because that was one of the characters I wanted to try before. We're gonna go against Hilde. I don't know what order is like the first few levels and like which ones are the easier ones and which ones aren't. You can tell just from like the sound, you know, this one that sounds a little more chill. These all sound a little more chill, but some of these songs go hard. Like some of them start really hard right off the start. But yeah, Hilde's definitely giving me that Jacko vibe. I see where Jimmy Ignite. Alright, so I don't remember Rosita's thing. I know if you hold her EX button, it'll charge her thing. Which you can't do anything until the first notes actually start. Because now I'm holding my L1 and I'm charging up her specials. So it wasn't letting me until like the actual start. So you gotta make sure you're trigger happy and ready as soon as it starts to charge up. So let me see. So she's got marked for death, a sequence of special attacks that consumes only one bar. It's down, down, L2. Okay. Nice. We got a little combo going. I'm gonna keep my bars refilled, so down, down, L2. Down, down, L2. But yeah, she's different. I think she's the only character that has like a charge. So because of that, you don't really use her top special meter, you only use her ultra meter because you're always only charging her ultra meter with the L1, which I find interesting. It's better because if not, you have to just be getting like notes correct to actually fill up your bars, and sometimes that gets difficult, especially with certain opponents. So that's why I originally wanted to pick her. I liked that she could charge her own meter. But it does get a little distracting when you try to charge her meter and then do her moves. So let's see, she's also got Glitter Bomb. Right, down, right, L2. Deliver a series of trap notes that deal damage when blocked by the opponent. Consumes all meter there is left. Dang, that takes a lot. That takes all 3 of my meter. Delivers a series of trap notes. There was something I didn't understand originally. Whoops, my controller disconnected. Oh, there we go. There's something I didn't understand when I played this game originally. There was like these white blank notes that people would get from opponents that gave them notes. I wonder if that is a trap note. And I wonder if you're not supposed to press for them or if you're supposed to press for them. But that's something we'll figure out together, guys. So for Glitter Bomb, it's right, down, right, L2. Okay. Okay, but yeah, it did take all of my ultra, so it's definitely a tough position to lose your ultra for that long. But again, I can just charge it up. So right down right R2. Apparently I don't need a full charge, it's just gonna take whatever I have. So definitely something to use when you only have one bar. But she blocked it. If I remember correctly, Hilda's like a healer. She's more of like blocking and healing. So that's definitely another good ability to have if you're less aggressive and you want to be more passive. You can use that to your advantage. Getting freed up already? This is just training game. Calm down. We're just going over some of the characters in their move lists. So we got Spray Paint Vortex, sprays the opponent, tracks, leaving spots of tint, consumes all the meter there is left. So that's left, down, right, left, L2. Left, down, right, left, L2. Left, down, right, left, L2. Oh, I need to charge my ultra. No. Left, down, right, left, L2. Okay. I didn't really see what they meant by leaving the bits of paint on their side. It didn't really look like it did anything specifically. So right, down, left, L2. Right, down, left, L2. Oh no, I did glitter bomb. Psh, my bad. Honestly, sometimes if you just spam the analog with your trigger, sometimes you'll just get a move through if you somehow space and forget the specials. Damn, a 360 input, playing like a grappler. For real. So it's left, down, right, left, L2. 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 It's kind of hard to memorize that. But yeah, I'm honestly just spamming for some of that, and it was just flawless, so it worked out for me. She's got down, down, R2. Yeah. But yeah, it takes a little bit to, you know, kind of learn everybody's movesets, figure them out. And then she's got her Ultra, which is rock and roll. Unleashes a series of hits that mixes both special attacks with trap notes. Can only be performed with a full meter and consumes all of it. This combo is gonna take me a minute because I'm already having trouble with the spray paint vortex, and that's several analog inputs. Okay, so up, right, down, up, right, down, up, right, down, up, right, down, R2. Okay, so that's not too bad. Nope, I didn't do it. I think it's because I didn't charge up the meter, that's why. Up, right, down, R2. Hey, I did it! I did her Ultra. But yeah, hers are a little harder for me to memorize. Kings are definitely a lot easier. Up, right, down, up, right, down. I keep forgetting I need to charge her meter. Throws me off sometimes. Nice. She's getting messed up with my specials. I got her almost dead already. Let's see. Okay. It takes a little bit, but her combos aren't too bad. I remember it being more complicated when I tried using her at Holiday Matsuri. But yeah, that's some of Rosita's movesets. Let's try Hilde. I'm more of an aggressive player, so I definitely wouldn't use someone that heals and defends more, but... Oh wait, I didn't mean to do a custom track. But, you know, still want to see what her character's like, maybe learn a little bit. Let's try a new map. Let's try something I haven't tried before. I don't think I ever tried anything from Inferno. Okay. Sounds hype.
Are you ready?
Alright. So, Hilde, she's got Gillard, grants 1 heal sack. Downright L2. Sacred Palm, each successful attack grants you a heal stack. Nice. And then Holy Flame provides a damage buff based on the amount of HP the player has left. Higher HP means a higher increase in attack damage, grants 1 heal stack. That's a pretty OP move, if you think about it. Because if it's at the start of the game that you use that and you have enough of your meter to get a level 3, you're going to be buffed a lot. So that's the best time for you to get your attacks out. And if they try to attack you, you're just going to be healing like constantly at the start of that. So that's definitely a good move to be using. Fire Creation, recover HP depending on how many heal stacks the player has left. Okay, so you collect the heal stacks, and then you have to use your EX move to get it. Alright, that's interesting. Hand of God, Ultra, heal stacks, healing effect is doubled, and the number of hits increases depending on how many heal stacks the player has left. So, So during that time, whatever things I hit, it's just going to be double depending on how many heal stacks I have. Alright, so let me start getting heal stacks then. Downright L2. How do you know how many you have? Does it mark it for you? Oh, I don't have a meter. Oops. My controller keeps disconnecting and it's dying, which is why it's doing that, and it's so annoying. Because if it wasn't, it would just be wireless. Also, ignore my family in the background. We will be moving soon, so I'll be able to stream more often and be louder and like have no background noise and stuff like that, so it'll definitely be better. But yeah, so I forgot her move already. Downright L2, okay. Okay, so I guess I have another heal stack, but there's no way for me to— oh shit. There's no way for me to specifically know how many I have, so just want to bulk them up. I think I did one of her other moves by accident there. Right down. I did Sacred Palm. Right down left L2. Okay, provides a damage buff based on— okay, so I want to do the damage buff, which is the Holy Flame. So left down, right, left, L2. Left down, right, left, L2. Nice. Okay, that did a good amount of damage. Ugh, it's so hard to get these inputs sometimes. It's because I keep forgetting. Down, right, L2. But yeah, it helps that if you're really good at rhythm games and you can handle it when it gets like crazy and fast like this, it'll definitely help you because you won't be missing notes, and whenever you miss notes is when the opponent gets their attack on you. So it's definitely good if you're good enough for that. So for that, I just did my EX move, which recovers HP depending on how many heal stacks the player has left. So I think I took help from them, and I gave it to myself there, so that's pretty cool. Let me see. She's kind of harder to use, I would say, for me at least. You really gotta be thinking about draining your opponent's health and like saving your own, and then realizing how many hacks you have. Geoff, let me try to get excited to play. Nice. I'm glad that you got your copy. you get it soon, you can play with me online too. We can fight each other, it'll be fun. But yeah, the game is definitely super hype. Okay, so I must have stacked at least 3 now, so I'm gonna use my EX, see if I heal. Alright, so they take some damage and I heal a little bit. But it kind of looks like my health went down a little bit when I used my move too. Yeah, my health went down a little bit, which is so interesting. Yesenia. That's just the teapot in the background. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about Hilde. Hilde definitely, she definitely is a little harder to remember and figure out. You have to like continuously get heal stacks, which I think takes away your health a little bit at the same time. And then you can buff your damage a bit with the stacks, or you can recover HP. But it just takes more thinking to be like, am I gonna buff? Am I gonna heal myself? Do I have enough heal stacks to be doing this? And I'm more like fast-paced aggressive, so I'm pretty sure Hilde's not the character for me, but still good to see anyway. So let's do Holy Flame, provides damage buff. Left down, right, left, L2. Okay, so I need to build up my meter first. Alright, so now that I have the meter, left down, right, left, L2. Left down, right, left, L2. So you do get a little bit of time to do your input, so you can kind of like keep it there in the corner. But you have to like be quick to add it, or if not, it's gonna say dropped and then it's not gonna go through. Alright, so let's finish this with my special. Well, I think I need a full meter actually. Depending on how many heal. I mean, yeah, I think I need a full meter. Let me get the full meter first. They say, oh, we cooking, definitely would love to play. I might eat dinner and try to tutorial out myself. For sure, Knight, if you're on before I finish tonight, I definitely wanna play too. But glad you're interested. The game is definitely super fun, and this is just the training, so you know it's not like challenging me or anything right now. But when I played it in tournament, it was super fun. We're gonna be going to the online mode pretty soon. I'm just going over the characters a little more. And we're gonna be doing our own tournament for this game to preview it for everybody. We're gonna have one with friends coming up that we'll stream, and then we're gonna have one coming up that we'll probably do during one of our Tekken tournaments or something like that. Have a little side tournament for this that people can join, and I think it'll be a lot of fun to have people try out the game and see what they think of it too. But yeah, never got to do the big special move for Hilde because the other guy died before I can do it. But Hilde's definitely not my kind of character. Takes a little more thought, a little more patience, which is funny because like you said, you're surprised Nonentity didn't pick Hilde because she looks a lot like Jacko. Nonentity is the more patient player, and he definitely would be a healer, I think, a little bit more. So I'm surprised he didn't pick Hilde too, to be honest. Alright, now we got Kosaku and Johan. I don't know why it keeps automatically saying play with custom beats. I'm not trying to play with custom beats. So let's do the Mausoleum. Sounds hype. Let's do it. I hope later at custom beats you get to add like your own music and stuff and not just change the beats. I think that would be pretty sick to just play to like any song. But gotta give it up to the composers and everyone that worked to make the songs in these games. Like the songs are fire. There are some like metal sounding songs that I really like in this game. Okay, so if I remember correctly, Kosue is the one that can freeze the opponent's, like, notes, which I hated, and that completely messed me up in Hall Mat. Because, yeah, I think Kosei was the one that actually took me out. And it's because I didn't know that you're supposed to mash when Kosei freezes your moveset. And interesting, Kosei only has 3 moves. Reduce the note speed of the opponent. That one's like a little annoying because it slows down like ever so slightly, so you have to like wait, and then out of nowhere it goes back to the regular pace. But that one's like easy to adjust to. At least for me, when they were doing the slow one on me, I felt like it was really easy to adjust to. I saw on the VOD some players got cooked not knowing Kosuke's ability. Yeah, because like none of us really went over the game that much. We only had like 2 hours to look into the game and check out the characters' movesets, so we didn't really compare other characters that much. I read some of the other characters, but the info sheet literally just says, oh, they freeze this or they do this, but they didn't tell us how to get out of it. And the people that were going over the game didn't necessarily tell us unless we asked about it specifically for some things, but we just never got the chance to. So yeah, a lot of people got cooked because they just didn't know what to do when they got frozen and they all got wrecked. Oh, so Kusuke has stances, that's right. So I have to change my stance. This is gonna be really weird. This is some Zafina shit from Tekken, alright? Kusaku, I don't know why I was saying Kusuke. Kusaku has stances. So I have to switch between stances and I have to learn all the movesets here and all the movesets on the other end, which is super weird, and that's a lot of combos to learn. So if you like to be extra complicated for no reason, learn Kosaku, which I'm sure Nonentity will love too, because Nonentity plays Athena and loves being extra complicated for no reason. Same with Jacko from Guilty Gear. Love being complicated for no reason. So let's try the first few ones. Reduces the note speed of the opponent. Right down, left, L2. So right down, left, L2. So yeah, it kind of slows down a bit on their end, as you can see. Not by much, and then it just gets back to normal. So right down, left, L2. Right down, left, L2. Right down, left, L2. Did I change stances? Oh, I changed stances. Okay, so he actually physically changes stances. So there's a tell, like you know, when he's like switched between his stance. So right down, left, L2. So that does something else. So when he's in this stance is right down, left, L2. That's when it slows down their meter and it's going like really slow for a bit. And then it starts to come back around now. See, now it's back to normal. So that's interesting. Now we got Zatai Rito. The opponent's judge line is frozen. They can mash their buttons to shorten the duration of the effect. So we didn't see this when we were playing because none of us were on training mode when we played this, so we weren't able to see people's movesets like this to see that we could have mashed. We just had a paper that had their movesets, and I don't even know if it had all of his in his stances because I don't remember it ever bringing up his stances unless I didn't read about him much. And they didn't tell us we could mash to get out of that frozen shit, so that's what screwed me over in the Hall Mat tournament. Which, if you guys don't know, Holiday Matsuri is a convention in Orlando that had this game being demoed for the first time ever, and I joined a tournament for it with my partner Nonentity. I made 4th, he made 5th place. It was super fun, and they just had the sheet to show everything, and we just like learned the game in 2 hours, and then we played a tournament, and it was super hype. But if you want to see the video of that, you can go to our YouTube at the Heart Container Cafe, same as the Twitter, and I have the full VOD of that tournament that happened. So you can see everyone else fighting and what it was like and everything. I'm super hyped. So yeah, let's do the frozen line. So down, right, L2. Okay. Gotta build up my meter first. So to build up your meter, like I said, you just kind of have to hit notes consecutively. It doesn't necessarily matter if you hit like some wrong notes, as long as you're hitting some good notes. So down, right, down, R2. So yeah, now those buttons that are all frozen there, they can't press anything. They can't get any of their notes through until the opponent like mashes constantly to get rid of that, which we didn't know, so it just stayed the whole time. And when it's rushing like this and there's this many notes, that's a lot of damage that you end up eating straight from Kosaku. So that was a tough thing to be going against. So let's change the stance. If we change the stance, we got Kaien. Kosaku steals 1 bar of his opponent's meter, deals double the damage if the opponent is still under the effect of the ice stance attack. That is wild. Hold on. So you could literally be in your stance, do the ice move, down, right, R2. Change stances very quickly, then do right, down, left, R2. And you could steal their meter and then do double damage if they're still in effect of the ice attack. That takes a lot of like knowing the combinations and just quickly switching between the stances. That takes a lot of knowing the character to pull off. So let me see if I can pull it off. Okay, hold on. So it's down, right, R2. Down, right, switch stance. Down, right, and then right, down, left, L2. Okay. So down, right, fuck. Right, down, right. Why can't I get it? Down, right, L2. Is it down, right, I'm being stupid right now. Down, right, R2. And then it's right, down, left, R2. Okay, they're frozen. Now I gotta quickly change my stance. And then do right, down, left, L2. Right, down, left, L2. Okay, so I wasn't able to pull it off fast enough to do the double damage. That's pretty like technical to pull off. So he's definitely a really hard like technical fighter to be able to do all of this and switch between that to get that combo going. That's pretty crazy. That's like the most technical I've seen in the game so far, is Kosaku switching between stances and then doing that double damage. Okay, so we got the Taku Fire. Multi-hit with longer attack sequence deals double damage if the opponent's still under the effect of the ice stance attack. Once again, they have to be under the effect of the ice stance attack, and you have to switch stances and then get this move out. That is wild. Down, right, Okay, so it's the same one as before. Down, right, L2. But I need to be in that stance. So switch. I'm gonna switch strands. Down, right, R2. See, I feel like I did that good enough, but they weren't stuck in the ice stance for that long. Down, right, R2. Down, right, R2. Okay, quickly, switch. I don't have any more ultra to switch. This is really hard to pull off, really technical. It's interesting though. I kinda fuck with it. I kinda fuck with the stances from Kosaku. It's like technical and it's a little annoying, but like it's pretty fun. So down right, R2. Fuck. I keep pressing pause. Down right, R2. Down right. Alright, quick. No, I didn't want him to die. I'm trying to figure out the switch of the stance. Hold on, we're gonna bring him back real quick. I know we're gonna get to the other characters and play online a little bit, but like, I want to try to pull off one of those combos. Who would have thought to put a rhythm game and a fighting game together like this though? It's kind of a genius idea. I think it's super fun and intuitive. So shout out to Modus Games. Shout out to Geoff for working on this game, because it's been a lot of fun and I think it's super creative. I think it's a cool concept. I love rhythm games and I love fighting games myself, being a part of the FGC and just growing up on like a lot of Guitar Hero, loving Guitar Hero and stuff. So I think it makes the game really fun. So we're gonna do down right, R2. We're gonna switch stances, and then we're gonna do down right, R2 again. See if we can do it. Okay. The ice doesn't last that long. I'm so confused. Unless it lasts longer, like if they're not pressing, but maybe the computer's automatically pressing. Like, I'm not sure what's going on. We're gonna have infinite meter. Default disabled. Okay, so we're gonna have the AI disabled and see if that helps. I think I need to be in this stance. Alright. Frozen. Downward, R2. Wait, switch? Downward, R2. Okay, so that time I did have the time to pull it off. So it's really only if they don't mash in time. So it's downward, R2. Alright, we're gonna quickly switch. Downward, R2. Fuck. I almost had it, bro. It's so hard to pull off. Alright, switch. Come on. Switch. Down, R2. He has it for sure. He has the ice, and it did double damage, and I got him. Alright. So, that's kind of hard to pull off, and it only really works if your opponent doesn't mash to get out of the ice, because the computer was automatically quickly getting out of the ice. So, it's interesting, because it's really hard to pull off that to get the double damage. Either way, you can switch stances, and you'll still do some damage, it just won't be double, but, you know, still. So now we're going to try Johan versus Ziggy. Let's do a random stage, see what comes up. We're gonna keep the infinite meter, and we're gonna keep it like this. Yeah, we're gonna keep the AI disabled for now, see what happens. Now, Johan just hits really hard. You know, he's a big guy, he's got a big fist going on, so of course, he's gonna do more damage in general. Now, I'm not sure if the character you pick has like a level of strength and they just automatically hit harder or not, because I feel like Hilde, her being a healer, she doesn't hit as hard unless you get that one combo. Meanwhile, Johan is like doing insane damage right now, and I haven't even done a special yet. So I feel like some of the characters are stronger than others just in general, but I'm not really sure about that. So we got the... Definitely reminds me of Bob with a gauntlet. Yeah, he does kind of look like Bob, just with a gauntlet. That's pretty funny. Alright, so we got the Kanan sequence. Sequence of special attacks deals more damage than a normal attack. Left down, left L2. Okay, so that was a good little chunk of damage. Got pipe down. Increased damage by 20% on normal attacks and by 50% on special attacks. Can be stacked once, doubling the effect and resetting the buff's duration. Counter multipliers can extend its duration. Damn, so he could just keep adding buffs to himself, and he's already super strong. So if you learn how to use Johan well enough and just give yourself more buffs to increase your damage, you could wreck somebody pretty easily. The second they miss a note, that's a lot of damage coming. So right down, left L2. So that did a good amount of damage. Now we're gonna do the cannon sequence because 50%. It's 50% extra on special attacks. So I'm gonna do my special, left down, left L2, and see that. Yeah, so I think it did a little more damage there. Then we got the passion punch, a sequence of special attacks, deals more damage than normal attacks. Down, right, up L2. Ooh. Oh, that did killer damage. He's still alive, bro. He ain't got no bar. That shit happened in the tournament where someone had like no bar and they still like moved on and they ended up getting out of it, which is crazy. Increase the number of hits if used after a special. Any damage buffs are lost at the end of this attack. Okay? And Kanan and Kukiko. I can't say that, I'm sorry. A sequence of ultra attacks deals more damage than normal attacks. So he just does stuff that just deals a lot of damage. He's just damage, which is great for someone like me that's super aggressive, so I'm actually pretty interested in his character. A lot of his stuff is easy to pull off, and he's just damage. And I feel like I'm pretty confident when it comes to doing the rhythm-based part and not missing as many moves. So I think that will work in my favor. So let's do up, left, down, L2. Wait, I didn't mean to click restart. Damn. Left, down, up, left, down, L2.
Are you ready?
Left, down, butt. Up, left, down, L2. Yeah, that's a good chunk of damage right there. And if I buff that and then do it, bro, it's gonna be insane. Up, left, down, L2. So let's do the buff and let's do that. So right, down, left, L2. And then up, left, down, L2. Oh my god! That buff, along with his, like, ultimate move, just does an insane amount of damage. That was, like, almost half of his health. That is insane. I can tell that Johan's gonna be, like, really OP. It's gonna be like fighting Nightmare and Soul Calibur, and you're fucking Taki or something, or you're Natsu. Like, you're just gonna get wrecked. Alright, now we got Ziggy. Alright, I'm here. What's going on? Still going through the characters on the tutorial Suryoku and just kind of going over their movesets, learning a little about them so everyone can see what they do before we get to online. But we're just about towards the end. These are the last two characters. So after Ziggy, I'm going to try Top Hat, and then we're going to go online. So let's see what Ziggy's got going. Ziggy has a Ray Gun Zap. Causes a dizzy state on the opponent for each attack they fail to block, locking their control for a time. The effect adds and starts after the special ends. That's weird, and I'm gonna see how it works because it's kind of interesting. Causes a dizzy state on opponents for each attack they fail to block. Locking their control. Oh yeah! I'm pretty sure he, like, stops you from using one of your buttons. Like, he blocks out X or something depending on what you don't hit. So, down, right, L2. I can't tell if it's actually blocking anything. Let me see if the AI needs something. I'll put them on easy. Yeah, so I think it's blocking out his X. You saw how it went white for a second? So I think that's kind of what it does. We got Galaxy Kick. Causes a dizzy state in the opponent for each attack they fail to block, locking their control for a time. So same thing. It adds up after the special ends. So right, down, right, L2. Yeah, so you saw how he had like several blocked out ones. Right, down, right, L2. Geez, I put the computer on easy because I'm not hitting anything and I'm just doing my power-ups. He's beating my ass.
That last blow opened a black hole in my heart.
I love his voice and his design. It's pretty sick. Don't you need to actually hit notes for the moves to do something? No. So, interesting enough, you don't actually... Let me just rematch. You don't actually need to be hitting your notes to get a special through. As long as you have the meter for it, you can just do the special and you don't have to keep hitting notes. Whenever I'm doing a special, I kind of stop hitting notes because it confuses me. So I just do right, down, right, and I'm not hitting anything. But it only takes a second to really do the input. You do need to hit your notes to build up your meter, but because I'm on training, I have the meter full right now. Because your meter will go away with each special, and you need to keep hitting the notes. And the longer you're not hitting your notes, the more damage, as you can see, that they're doing to me because I'm not actively blocking or trying to go against them. So that's how that would work. Well, I don't understand the game. Oh, I see. But you don't do damage without hitting notes. Still not true. You don't do damage unless you hit the notes, yes. But if you're doing a special, the damage will still go through if you're hitting a note or not. Because you pulled off the special. So if I do, like, I'm not hitting anything right now. Right, Don, right? I did that special, it did a little bit of damage to him, but I wasn't really hitting a note. But if I do hit notes while I do it, like, it will do a little more damage. So yeah, it'll do a little bit more damage, but still, if you just do a special, it'll do some damage of its own anyway, without you actually needing to hit a note. So if you're not doing specials and you're building up your meter, then yes, absolutely, you need to be hitting notes. He's on easy. Why is he beating me when I'm trying to explain shit? But yeah, you need to hit the notes to do damage normally. Like in general, you need to be hitting your notes, and then you need to hit notes so that you're blocking their attacks too, because whenever you're not, you're getting like damage done to you. But you don't do damage without hitting it. It's pretty cool. I didn't see anything go down at all. I think Ultra Super does the raw damage. Like I said, my super is not going down because I'm on training right now. And I have the super set to infinite because I was just showing off their moves. But I'll take it off so you can see what I mean. So we're gonna get rid of the infinite meter. We're gonna put them on default. So yeah, you'll see right now. So if I do right down right, it costs one of my specials on the top because there's a bar on the top and there's a bar on the bottom. So the bar on the top is for your like level 1 moves and stuff like that. Those slowly fill up, and then the more notes you hit, like they'll also fill up. But then you have your ultimate bar on the bottom, which is used for like the EX move. Ziggy's meter is only charged by using special moves. A stackable buff is granted that increases the total dizziness and flickering effects time, while also reducing any cooldowns, but controls are briefly locked whenever this move is used. So my controls are blocked whenever it's used. But yeah, you saw how I used my Ultra and the bar on the bottom went down. So that bar only fills when you're hitting consecutive notes. It'll start filling up more and more. Yo, am I tripping? It's literally not filling right now. Okay, it should be filling. I don't know why it's not filling. Yeah, I have the cooldown on. Let me see. I think the Ultra Super does the raw damage. I don't think Ziggy thing goes up by hitting notes. That's what you just read, I think. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Wait. Ziggy's meter is only charged by using special moves. Oh, okay. So my bad. Yeah, normally if you're hitting notes, it'll make your meter thing go up on the bottom, but some characters have specific ways that it goes up. Rosetta, she uses L1 and you just charge it, you just hold it down and it'll fill up her ultimates on the bottom for ultras. Ziggy apparently is only charged by using his special moves, so I have to do downright L2 several times to get a charge. See, look, it charged up a little, so downright L2. Yeah, so I have to keep doing those. And those specials are automatically filling the ones on the top. It's a little confusing because you have your special meter on the top and the ultimate meter on the bottom. And you have to, like, know which is which for what the move you're gonna do. But you will get the hang of it. Like I said, specials are all the level 1, level 2, level 3, so the Ray Gun Zap, Galaxy Kick, and Tin Can Shocker. And then the EX and the Alt and the Ultra, those are all the Ultras on the bottom. So you need those bars to be able to do those. Okay, so Ziggy Cannon, opponent's notes flicker while also adding the Dizzy State on the attacks that are not blocked. So up, right, down, left, up, L2. Up, right, down, left, up, L2. I already forgot it. Up, right, down, left, up, L2. Up, right, down, left, up, L2. Up, right, down, left, up, up, right. It's not letting me get my up input. Hello? Bro, I cannot get the up input to work for the life of me. 360 start from top, then RT. Yeah, it's pretty much a 360. Like, you start from the top, right, up, right, down, left, up, and then the RT. But that's not the right move. It's supposed to be the Ziggy Cannon. This one's really hard to pull off for some reason. I can't get the up to like be my first input for whatever reason. It's like, nah. There we go. That shit was ridiculous. The up just wasn't working properly on my thing. You do need a full ultra to be able to do it. But yeah, I mean, that last move was a little harder for me to remember. I know it's just a 360 on the trigger, but still. Him slowing down their notes and kind of taking them away. I mean, just taking them away. It didn't seem like it was doing too much. He's just a little confusing for me. I don't really know how I feel about Ziggy as a character. And finally, we're gonna try Top Hat before we get online. I like the sound of Daybreak. You need a full meter. You didn't have one that whole time. Yeah, that's another thing. If you don't have your full meter to do it, sometimes it won't work. So maybe that's why it just didn't want to work for me at all. But still, you see your input, like, on the side of the screen, you see what you input, and it wasn't showing that I was inputting up. It was just showing that I was inputting, like, right, left, or whatever. I don't know if it was doing that because I didn't have the ultimate, but, you know, it was weird that it wasn't showing that I was inputting up.
Are you ready?
Because, yeah, right next to the word special, like, you'll see the input I do. Like, right now, you see the right down, the right down left that happened. So you'll see like left down right. It'll say dropped because I'm not finishing the combo. I have to press a trigger and like do something. But yeah, so let's see what he's got. He's got Wild Carnival, a sequence of special attacks deals more damage than a normal attack. So down right L2. Alright. So yeah, this is what I meant. Like, he's normal, so like if you're hitting notes, you see his ultra bar is like going up. For someone like King that I primarily use, I use the ultra a lot because it speeds up the opponent's bar, and I like using that move a lot, so I'm always trying to hit enough notes to build up my ultra, so that's kind of important. So let's do the Bandicoot Wave. Each following successful hit decreases all of the Top Hat other special move cooldowns. Interesting. So if I have a cooldown from the L1 and then I do this, it'll decrease a special move cooldown. That's kind of weird. Right down, right L2.
Bandicoot Wave.
Yeah, I guess the meter is going up a little faster. So I guess that's kind of what that move does. Let's see what else we got. Boom Blast halves the cooldown time of the next special move if it's used shortly after. So left, down, right, L2. Yeah, I think it is just going up a little faster. For a new character, I was kind of hoping he would have something more interesting, but I mean, he really is just increasing his cooldowns, which is, it's good, but it's not as exciting as some of the other characters. Like, who can I compare it to? Rosetta, she just has a charge that'll let her, like, continue to do her stuff as much as you want, as long as you're holding it. And that works a lot better than just slowing, like, making your cooldown go a little faster. It's nice if you want to get a lot of, like, constant, like, special attacks, just damage, damage, damage. But I don't know. Let me see if it's actually doing damage besides slowing down my cooldown. So left, down, right, L2. Okay, yeah, so it's still doing damage, but it's also slowing down my cooldown at the same time. So this is a good moveset to use if you want to just use a barrage of your special attacks, and you like the level ones, and just deal more damage to normal attacks, and just do a bunch of those, and then use either your level 2 or the level 3 to like slow that cooldown, and then keep doing level 1 to do more damage. Then that could work for you, and that could help you get a barrage of attacks out quicker. But compared to freezing someone's thing, or slowing them down, or taking away their notes, or making it like go faster to challenge them so that you can do more hits, more damage and stuff, or buffing your damage, I feel like his moveset isn't as fun compared to the other characters. It's not something that I would personally go for. But I can see the strategy behind it. I could see definitely how this would work to help increase your meter so that you could just do a barrage of attacks. So freezes the opponent's cooldowns during the attack. Now that's useful. That EX move, that L1, freezes their cooldowns. That way King won't be able to do as many like special attacks on me, because it'll slow it down. Which you're not going to be able to see because in the training he's not going to do any special attacks, but you know. And then we got Mestre Salabang. No cooldowns for special moves for a time. Every charged up special move used extends a little of the duration of the effect. So up, right, down, left, up, L2. Up, right, down, left, up, L2. Up, right, down, left, up. I need to increase my thing to the top again. Your ultra kind of fills quickly, especially during a bunch of notes like that where you can just smash. It kind of fills up quickly. Alright, now that I got the full meter, let's do it. Up, right, down, left, up, R2. Alright, a lot of damage, and I don't have any cooldown. Let's go. Just barrage of attacks. Let's go. That's all we're gonna do. Barraging with attacks. We're not even hitting notes right now. We're just barraging with attacks. Barraging. Just going ham. Alright, so now the cooldown started to come. So that did work for like 2-3 consecutive attacks. That did a good amount of damage. Also keeping in mind that I could have done like level 3 constantly and it would have done a bunch of damage, but I was doing like level 1s or something. So that's definitely useful. That last ultimate move he has is definitely really useful, and I think his charge is definitely really useful. But the level 2, level 3 is like a little whatever for me. But yeah, guys, that's all the characters in the roster so far. That's their moves, that's how they play, that's my opinion on some of them. Let's let's see if we can get someone online. I'm ready. I'm ready. Alright, let's see. King is my guy. I'm gonna stick with King. But like I said, I definitely like Kosaku and his stances. They're interesting. I like the freezing concept. It's complicated and it takes a bit to learn his stances and be able to do those moves in between. But with some good practice, I think he could be really fun. I definitely like Johan. Johan's really aggressive and I'm a really aggressive player and he just does a lot of straight damage. So I definitely like Johan a lot. Hilde, I'm not really a healer, stacker kind of person. You have to be more patient to be Hilde because you have to heal. You have to stack your heals so that you can do more damage and things like that. So definitely for a more of a patient player. Rosetta had some interesting things. I can't remember specifically. I don't think anything really like stuck out to me about her character besides the fact that she can hold her own charge and you can do it while you're hitting your rhythm attacks. So I think that's cool and it helps her charge up to be able to just do a bunch of attacks, which is great. But I'm not super crazy about her either. Ziggy was just weird for me to learn. Ziggy was kind of hard for me to learn. He kind of takes away some of your notes if you don't block it properly, so it's definitely something to be careful about. I think he's the kind of character you play if you really want to fuck with somebody. If you can get the hang of him and you can just like take away your opponent's notes and stuff like that, then that could definitely work to your advantage. But still, I'm not super crazy about Ziggy. And then Top Hat, you guys just heard my opinion about Top Hat. I think his charge is great. I think his ultimate is pretty great because you can just do a barrage of attacks. But as for the level 2, level 3, just kind of making your meter go a little quicker to do more of a barrage of attacks, it kind of works, but it's also not super crazy compared to some of what the other players can do. So, King is my guy, but Johan's a close second just for the aggressiveness, just because I like having strong characters like that. And Kosaku is definitely a close third. If I can figure out the complicated mechanics of Kosaku, definitely could be a tough character to go against with everything freezing constantly and then a bunch of like strong attacks and everything. That could definitely be tough to go against. Let's see if I can get somebody online. We're looking for opponents now. King is still my guy. He does a lot of good damage with his special attacks, and I really like speeding up people's notes because it really messes them up. And during that speed up, I like to do his level 1 attack. His level 1 attack can be stacked up to 5 times, so you could just do it over and over and over again. And it'll do like more damage than average. I think it'll do like 1 more damage than average. So if you do all 5 in a row, it'll do a bunch of damage. And if they're already stuck because they can't do anything from the speed ups, then you could definitely do a lot of damage, and that's why he was kind of OP when we did the tournaments. I felt like he was a pretty strong competitor to be going against. I hope I can get someone online, but I don't think there is anybody online. Only a few people have the copy of the game right now, and I feel like a lot of them played it earlier on in the day than I did, so I don't know if I'm gonna find anybody. We might just have to arcade it. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get anybody. A shame, shame. Can't wait till this game goes live and everybody's gonna be playing it because we'll definitely have more playing online. I have to double check the date, but I believe February 6th through the 13th, they will be releasing a demo of the game that anybody can play. You guys can get it from Steam and everything. I'm gonna be on in another 10 minutes. Let's go, Knight! We're gonna be the ones playing online against each other. I'll be ready, bro. I'll be ready. But yeah, February 6th through February 13th, they will be releasing a demo of the game that you guys can actually try out and play. I think it'll be available on Steam. That'll be like a whole demo period that they'll be doing where you guys can test out the game and try it and play. So that'll definitely be the best time for us to play online with you guys. fight each other, you know, see how the game is, see what your favorite characters are. So that's definitely going to be super fun. And again, the game does release in April, like a full game and everything. It's still going to be on PlayStation, on Xbox, on Steam, and the Switch. So it's going to be on everything. Now, the only thing I don't know is if it's, what is it called? Not backwards compatible, but I forgot what it's called. But like where you can play online with someone from Switch and you can play online with someone from Steam or whatever. I don't know if it's going to be compatible with all the consoles for online. I don't know if they've released any of that information yet. I'll double check about it. But hopefully we'll be able to play online like across any platform that people are on. So there isn't necessarily an arcade mode either. Local? Okay, yeah, the arcade mode is just local with the CPU. Eventually I'm gonna get my partner non-entity here, we're gonna play against each other and show it off too. We'll start with medium, for now. So I'll be king. I feel like Kosaku's a challenge because I lost to Kosaku in the tournament, so I wanna fight Kosaku. Let's see how it goes. The stages do matter, guys. Some stages are faster, so it does a lot of notes right away. Some stages are slower, so it's more about strategy of your combos. So it's definitely worth it to learn the stages and the music of the stages too.
Are you ready?
Alright, Kosaku, I'm ready. Take that road to cream. I don't remember his other moves, to be honest. So, whenever there's a break in between notes, or if it's just like one note, that's when I like to try to do my specials. So we're gonna make him accelerate, miss some notes, do more damage on him. I'm messing with him now. It is really easy to learn the combo. If you do forget, you're literally just like mashing the analog in whatever angle and then hitting your trigger to get something out. So, in case you do forget, which I've already forgot some of my stuff. That's right, eat my speed. I'm actually focused on hitting the notes now, unlike in the training that I wasn't really paying attention to it. So that's why I get a little spaced out. Now remember guys, there is reversals in this game, so if you know what level counter I'm going to do, like a level 1, level 2, and then you decide to do a level 3 counter, a level 3 move, you will counter my move. I lost? Bro. How did I still lose against Kosaku?
Again.
Some BS, bro. BS. I thought I was doing pretty good against him, but he started catching up on me there. I wasn't really looking at his health bar as much because I was like focused on the notes. But you can't be too focused on the notes because you don't want to be too passive. You want to keep getting combos out like constantly. So let me see. Down right L2. And then I was doing Royal Decree a lot, so down right L2. I want to do his special. Up, left, down, right, up. Up, left, down, right, sometimes sometimes you gotta focus on the beat of the music too when it has a lot of notes like that, so you know what to do. Up, left, down, right, up. Nice. I'm getting my specials out as soon as I can get something. I'm not gonna be as passive this time. Where the notes get a little complicated for me, so I'm kind of just mashing. I really need to get some moves out because he's really catching up right now. I need to keep up with the aggressiveness. I need to stop him from getting a move in, or he's gonna fuck me up again. Oh my god. Bro, how can I be losing to the computer and get 4th place in a tournament at, like, the first time I ever played this shit? Bro, I hate Kusaku. And I'm not even noticing him doing anything to me. He hasn't been canceling out any of my moves or freezing me. This is only medium. I don't know where I'm going wrong. I feel like I was aggressive enough. I do panic when the notes get a little too busy, so maybe I'm just mashing too much. Maybe I need to try to hit the notes more. Oh. I keep forgetting his shit. Downright. Yeah, the notes are always the same on the level, so if you get the hang of the level, and you get the hang of the notes, you can literally memorize it. And that'll definitely help you. It just gets harder if they're also hitting every note. Okay, this is where I panic and I need to not panic. I'm getting my ass beat. Oh, my controller disconnected. Oh, why? I'll lose again. Fuck me. Bro. I felt like I was getting it together and then my controller is like, nah, fuck you. I don't understand what he's doing to me. He's not even freezing. are doing like crazy moves, so why am I getting
Come on,
wrecked so
don't mess
easily?
up my hair now.
I will orchestrate your doom.
Are you ready?
It's also only really good to do his accelerating move if I have a lot of notes, because I want to be able to do damage while I do the move. Not that you have to most of the time. Most of the time it will do damage, but I think that one literally just only accelerates, so I have to be doing damage for them to miss the note for me to actually be doing something to them, you know? Also, you'll notice not everything needs to be perfectly timed. You can hit circle ahead of time of when circle comes. It just does like better damage and betters your chances if it's like, you know, closest to where the actual thing is. See, I got him this time. Alright, so this time I mainly focused on the notes more, and I was a little more patient with using my specials because
Thank you very much.
the notes were kind of messing me up a little bit there. Alright, just got booted. Gonna do a tutorial, then you can free me up perhaps. Alright, I'm down. Get your tutorial in. Alright, so let me fight Hilda. I want to see how her healing works. For heal stats.
Let me show you why they call me king.
Let me cure you.
Also, she has like these doll hands that are like wooden, which is weird. I don't really get why. She's some kind of goddess, I guess. Okay, so what she did there is she made my moves white, and I never know if I'm supposed to like hit them still or not. I think they said we're still supposed to hit them. See, that time it was a lot easier because it depends on like who you're going against. And Kisako was just, I don't know. It's not like he was freezing my stuff either. I think he was just blocking everything really well, and I just wasn't getting enough of the notes. Let's fight Rosette. Let's see what she's got. And again, the level does matter. That level was definitely easier because I would always panic on the other level, and I would be like, when it would get too messy. And that level was easier
You'll make a great mural.
Handle. Oh, she's so cute. I love her. Okay, I'm vibing. Sons of Fire. She's already trying to fill up the meters. I don't like it. What the fuck is that? Oh! Okay, now I see what the paint does to my screen. But I don't know if I'm supposed to still hit during that. What is she doing? Is that like blurring the spot, or is it stopping me from using my triangle? Like, I don't think it is. I think it's just supposed to confuse me. It's doing a good job because I am confused. The way they described it is that her paint would just like cause a blind spot and it would do some other thing. Oh, you guys saw what I did there? So she was trying to use her special on me. I had some missing notes, but then I used my EX move and it went away, right? That's because I countered it with a stronger move, and that's what they mean by the reversal. So that's a good example of like, if they're fucking you up with some heavy shit and you react quick enough and do a strong enough move that's stronger, then you can counter it. Now, I guess an EX is stronger than a level 1. EX are different than the special moves, but it seems to work, so... Oh! Alright, so that one was pretty close. Like, she was also this close to dying. I think she had me though because the notes started getting complicated and I was just missing too much in that moment. I still don't fully understand what the spray paint is doing. I think it's just blocking when the note hits the center, so I don't know when it's going to hit the center, and it messes up my input.
You'll make a great
Which I
mural.
don't think messes up my input much. Like, I feel like I'm still good. But we'll see. Come on, Saturday Night Fever, let's go. Remember, you can't do any specials until the first note comes up, so if you want to do a barrage of specials like I just did, that's the time to do it. I have to hold the controller like this, all fucking weird when I get those double notes. Ooh. See, I wasn't able to counter that one. I didn't have a move ready. I don't want to give her any time to use her specials because her specials kind of take away my notes and it fucks me up. See, I countered out her attack there. It was a lot easier to beat her that time because I focused on the notes a little more and I was a little more aggressive with my specials. And I strategically used my special more when she was going to do something to prevent her from getting anything through. So that's definitely the way you want to play it. You want to use your specials to prevent your enemy from being able to get any of their specials through because they're dealing with whatever's going on their side and they're trying to get notes because if not, they lose a lot of life, so they're not going to be trying to do a special necessarily unless they try to reversal yours. And then that's the other thing you want to do. When you know that they're going to do a move, you want to reversal with one of your stronger moves. Whatever stronger move you can go for, you want to do it as quick as you can and take all that shit off your screen so that you don't get messed up. And I felt like I was able to do that pretty well against her. Alright, so we fought all of them. Let's go with Johan. Johan, I'm pretty sure, is gonna fuck me up. Just because he's super strong and all his attacks do is buff and make him stronger. So this is gonna be a lot of me more on the defensive side and trying to hit my notes more specifically.
Oh, listen to the beauty of my engines. Are you ready?
Johan looks like he has like some gear from like League of Legends or something. See, I countered out his attack there. I like this song. See? Use my attack, it canceled out those white moves that he was gonna put on me. That's the strat, guys, that's the strat. What you wanna be doing. Save your moves to cancel out their moves. Unless you have the free time to do a bunch of damage. Like, I could spam Royal Decree right now. Because that's only his level 1, it's not really gonna counter out his attacks much. The other thing is he could still end up killing me though, because he does a lot of damage, and if I'm missing any of these notes and he's trying to get damage in, it's still gonna fuck me up. I'm still in a tough position because he does a lot of damage. Like, I don't even know what's happening right now. I'm just hitting shit. Okay, but I managed. Thank God, because I countered a lot of his stuff. It kept me alive, because I would have lost. I would have lost a few times just based on me not hitting the notes. Yeah, let's go against Ziggy. Ziggy's the weird one. I don't think he's necessarily hard to fight against. He's just hard for me to figure out personally. I remember there was a Ziggy that was kind of like fucking it up with him, and it was kind of hard at the tournament that we went to,
This
but
can't be right. I'm supposed
I
to
don't think
battle
he's that
you.
crazy.
The acoustics here are gonna make for one.
He said, "All right, cook me. All right, after this match, I'll be on with you. I'll be on live." I hope you've been listening night before night, taking notes to what I was saying about the reversals. Ooh, I didn't have a move to counter his ray gun zap there. It's definitely good to save your EX as a counter, because it's way easier to just hit your trigger than it is to input a combo and be fast enough to do a reversal. Which is why I try to save that for reversals. See, he tried to do the ray gun, counter that shit, get that shit out of here. My meter just doubled, I think, from one of the moves I did. I'm not gonna question it, but that let me do a lot of damage to him there. These inputs are easy on this map, so this one isn't bothering me much. If I ever get frustrated with a lot of notes, that's another time I like to use my special. It'll kind of give me a breather from those notes because they have to deal with whatever's going on. And it'll keep me protected, for the most part.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten
Got him.
all that cheese.
Bruh, because he's lactose. He ate the cheese.
Rhythm. It's something
You missed out all the tech.
or you don't.
Aw, damn, I was tapped out, missed out on the tech. Damn. You missed the strats. I was giving away all the secrets. Now you're gonna come get cooked. Alright. Go to the online. Let's see if I can get connected with Night Before Night. Let's go, Night. I want to see you on here. I want to see you online. I wonder if it'll connect me with the one other person that's online or if it's still gonna be fun. Oh, okay. Let's go. Yeah, I got Night Before Night. You're doing Hill Day? Oh, you're patient. You're patient. Alright, let's see. Let's see.
I can fight even when I'm hungry.
Hill Day's a healer. She's gonna be
Hail to
stacking
the
up her
king,
heals to use to heal and to slow me down. So I'll be ready. Also, when you switch sides of the screen, your inputs get reversed, which is throwing me off. You ain't catching me with that. Got him! Let's go! You were close though, you were getting close. I was falling for a lot of those moves. I wasn't able to counter a lot of Night Before's moves there because the input on the right side I'm not used to, and I have to like do everything backwards. And it throws me off a little
even when
bit.
I'm hungry.
So I wasn't doing my inputs as much except
Come
for
on, don't mess up my hair.
my
man.
L1, which is the accelerator.
Are you ready?
That was good, that was good. Accidentally paused. Oh shit. If you're getting hit with an attack, as they do this special, you don't have time to react with another special for reversal. See, look, that time it actually said that I did a proper reversal. Reversal on him. Get reversaled on! Shit. Oh shit! Night Before got me! Okay, okay. That healing definitely kept you alive for that one. He said yeah! Okay, okay. It's... Well, once I get these inputs through, and I'm doing more reversals on you...
My eyes see everything.
It's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Rhythm. It's something you either have or you don't.
Rhythm. It's something you have or you don't. That's right, out the box, I'm gonna do a move on you. Be ready for it. my combos. I gotta practice on my right side now. It's fucking Tekken all over again. Got it! Yeah, this time I definitely did better.
Feel the rhythm.
Just took you out of tourney night before night. That was the best out of 3. Alright, I was distracted this time for real. You did seem distracted. You weren't really doing your specials. You were kind of just hitting the buttons this time.
My power is divine.
Hail to the king, baby.
Alright, let's go.
Are you ready? Royal decree. Accelerando. Blue moon.
Bro, I'm getting mixed up on the fucking right side right now. I just confused my X's and circles for like the past several hits.
Accelerando.
Take that back.
Royal decree. Blue moon.
I can hear singing
Got it.
angels.
Let's go. You weren't distracted this time, right, Knight?
The king's back. Long live the king.
It's interesting that for online you can only rematch random. You can't really select stages or anything like that. So close. I mean the same thing for Tekken technically.
My eyes
You're just
see
on the same
everything.
stage. And you actually don't
let
even
my
get to change your
movements
stage.
distract ya. Are you
But it also doesn't give you the chance to change characters online, which I think is something they should include. If you're online, you should get the chance to switch out characters if you want to, because you're just getting the option to rematch random, and that's it. Well, it is still the demo. It is still like a beta, so they might add it later, but just something that they should think about.
Accelerando. Royal decree. Accelerando. Lot of gray. Blue moon. Accelerando.
I can hear singing
Got it.
angels.
Rhythm. It's something you either have or you don't.
I'm gonna cosplay King just for the fucks, just because it'll be funny, and I'm gonna go around saying rhythm. It's something you have or you don't. I'm gonna bring my guitar. Song was so bad for me. Yeah, the songs matter a lot too, for what you get used to. Some of the songs being slower fucks with people. Some of the songs being faster.
Bow
Fucks
down
with
before
people.
the king.
Slow songs don't really bother me. See, Tokyo Throwdown.
Royal decree. Accelerando. Accelerando. Royal decree. Accelerando.
Oh my god, the fucking double notes. Holy shit. No.
I can hear singing
Yeah.
angels.
Those fucking double notes were driving me crazy. That shit was tough. So if I didn't continuously hit you with those speed shots, I would have been screwed. But luckily, with all those double notes and then doing the speed, that's way too much damage for you to be taking and not actually hitting the notes.
My power is divine.
So it worked out for me that the double notes were there because I made it work with my moves. But those double notes were fucking me up too. Cooked. You kind of have to predict when your opponent is going to do their special to get a reversal to come through at the right time. Like, you have to be very quick. So you have to be like, alright, there's a gap here, they're probably going to do a move. And then get a move out to reverse. That's the best way to go about it, I would say.
My visions never
You
showed
got
me
really close that time. My health was like this. It was really, really close.
Oh, thank you very much.
Sky Theater, La Luna. So what do you think about the game so far, Knight? It's pretty fun. Besides you getting cooked, you'll get the hang of it.
Don't let my moves
I think it also depends on the character too. Like I said, Hilde, you have to be very patient. She just heals mainly, so you're not really doing as much damage. Going against someone like King, who's just doing like damage and making you miss a lot of notes because of that speed up, you're just getting a lot of damage done to you. So you definitely want someone that can counter that better. Or you want to use your moves to counter out my accelerated move. You want to reverse me a lot. So you have to be ready for when I'm going to do it and do your own special that's stronger so that you can reverse me. But I don't know what's stronger than an EX. See, look, I reversed you there. I don't know what's necessarily stronger than an EX. Maybe a level 3 move. So whatever her level 3 combo is might work.
My visions never showed me this.
Cooked, baked, and
The king is
eaten.
back. Long live the king.
Formless Void, chip away at eternity. I like how King
My
is
light
obviously like an
reveals
Elvis
all.
reference, but he's like a Hawaiian
Let me show you
Elvis.
why they call me
Because he's
king.
got like the shorts and like the Hawaiian little flower thing going on. Meanwhile, he's got like socks and sandals on. I gotta say, King's accelerating is one of the most OP moves in the game because it is really hard to get any notes in that speed up. I went against some kings too, and it was really hard for me to like go against that speed up. You gotta be really good at rhythm games to be able to keep up with that kind of speed, and you have to have like a really accurate input as well to pull it off. I got that reversal. Really close again. You just gotta be able to reverse my stuff more. Game's fun, for only played an hour. Definitely. You should try out other characters too. You'll definitely have a lot of fun figuring out which character you like the most. I thought I was gonna be a Rosetta, but still. Every time. But yeah, even within an hour or two into the game, like, me and Nanani were able to pick it up pretty well, and we had like a lot of fun with it when we joined that tournament, and we still did pretty good at the tournament. So it's definitely easy to pick up. The more you get the hang of it, the more you learn your opponent and try to counter their stuff. Interesting that both of us are deciding to focus on our notes right now and build up our specials. Oh, the double notes. The double notes. Oh, why are they spreading out the notes like that? Oh, I hate it. This mat hurts me physically.
Visions never showed me this.
That map hurt. That map was so rough.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
I'm excited for the first tournament we decided to do for this game. I'm excited to have people try it out. I think it's super fun. And playing in a tournament just really raises the stakes and makes you nervous, and it's just super fun. Hilde's the only one I know the abilities almost. Another time I'll test out another character for sure. Definitely. I'd say King is really easy to pick up. Rosetta's moves aren't too hard either. You just have to charge her attacks a lot. Yeah, you really don't do that well on the slower stages, huh?
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
I don't know the input for the level 3 special. Yeah, I don't know the input for my level 3 special either, to be honest. I was mashing this one trying to find it.
I see everything.
Come on, don't mess up my hair now.
I don't think it'll... Oh my god, it's gonna let me look at the move list right now? Up, right, down, left, up. Okay. It let me look at the move list. That's crazy that I could pause and just look at the move list while we're playing. Nice, you're using a lot more of your moves, being more aggressive, that works. When you're stuck in a jam like that, definitely good to use your move right away. When you get stuck in my speed up, it's working for you. We're both really close. You got it. Nice. I think you definitely did a lot better for that. When you were stuck in my accelerated moves, you were constantly like getting out a power attack to counter me out, and that way I wasn't able to do much damage to you. That's definitely what you want to do. That's close to reversals. By a pixel, let's go. Yeah, for real.
My power is divine.
Let me show you why they call me king. Are you ready?
If you do want to see your level 3, you can press start, like, at any time. And it'll let you look at your move list. Which is crazy. Nice, you counted out my accelerate with your other move. I was trying to do a special in the middle of that gap, but I couldn't get one to come through. I swear, I'm just turning my analog and pressing shit until I get a move because I can't seem to get my moves on the right side memorized. Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, this game is so much fun. I've been at it for 2 hours and 30
Your
minutes of
loss
just
has
showing
been
off the game to you
foretold.
guys and everything.
Bow down before
And
the
I
king.
just love it. It's just so much fun.
Are
Playing against
you
people and everything
ready?
it just makes it more exciting. Especially once everybody starts practicing the game more and like learning all of its secrets and like figuring out what move someone's doing, what to counter, stuff like that. It's gonna be crazy. I hope it comes to CEO. I saw that they came to Frosty's to show off their game and do a tournament. I would love a side tournament for this there. Hell, I would host the side tournament at CEO of this game if I had more than one copy of the game to use for the setups. Hit me up, Modus. I would love to do a tourney for it at CEO. When we both just pause there for a second.
I can hear singing angels.
Hope you weren't too distracted with that. Speaking of, I got my glitch energy drink here, guys. I'm drinking the Maui Punch, like I said, which is my favorite one.
My
Helps give you
power
laser
is
focus
divine.
when you're gaming. It's especially great for gaming.
Hail to the king, baby. Are you ready?
Let's go. Getting me hype. My controller disconnected. Okay. Countering a lot of your stuff right now. sometimes I gotta give myself a minute to really listen to the music in my speaker so that I can really get the beat that's going on, because the beat will line up with the notes that you're doing. So when it came to like one of those notes that was like X circle really quick, I was listening to the beat for it, so the beat definitely helps. So if you guys ever play tournaments for this or play this game, you definitely want to be paying attention to the music. What level is the speed up special, 1 or 2?
Light reveals
my
all.
speed up is an EX
Don't let
move.
my moves
So
distract
I'm
you.
pretty sure it's only counterable by another your EX move maybe, or a level 3. Oh shit. We both just went MIA for a sec. But yeah, I don't know how to counter EXs specifically. I think it's just with another EX, like your EX, which is your trigger, which is your R1 or L1. Or it has to be like a level 3 probably. Because if I can use it to counter your stuff, then there should be a way for you to counter my stuff. Damn, all these back-to-back reversals between both of us. That shit is crazy. I want to clip it. Damn, I couldn't clip it from my phone. I was a little distracted for that one. I was trying to figure out if I could clip it from my phone.
It's not too late to save your soul.
It's my controller reconnects, I'll accept the rematch. Bruh. Hello? There you go. Oh, I love underwater. But yeah, the Maui Punch has a very tropical flavor.
Brought us here.
It's really sweet tasting, even though there's no added
Bow
sugar,
down
so you
before
don't
the
really
king.
crash. I mean, it's probably some other kind of sugar or whatever, but you don't crash from the energy drink, which is really important to me. It helps you focus. Oh my god, please, can I get any special moves coming out? This whole time I've been trying to do a special and I haven't been able to because my fucking input. You got me that time. I hate when the input's reversed because you're on the other side of the screen. So if you are used to the left side and you're practicing on the left side and your combo is up left right or something, or up left down, and then you get switched to the right side, it ends up being like
The light will
up
show
right
me the way.
down instead of up left down. It's fucking weird.
Let me show you why they call me king. Are you ready?
And it doesn't like reflect that in your move list that it's changed. was so close. Nice. You're catching up. You're catching up with those reversals.
The stars have aligned.
We do a little improvising. Alright, catch and release.
The light will protect me.
Come on, don't mess up my hair now. Are you ready?
Alright, let's do this. It's kind of hard to pull off a special when you're holding the button, but it's still possible. And we both went for it. All of this is patience to reverse on your opponent and just knowing the right timing and having the right move stored ahead of time, while at the same time being able to hit enough notes that you're not gonna fucking get wrecked, you know? Cancel that with blue move, let's go!
Feel the rhythm.
Feel the rhythm.
My power is divine.
I'll probably keep going until
This can't
11,
be right.
and I think I'll end
I'm
the stream
supposed to
there
battle you?
when I hit the 3 hours.
Are you ready?
But this game has been fun. I'm so excited to play this. My partner Nonentity isn't here at the moment, which is why he wasn't able to join me, but I'm definitely excited to play this against him. Definitely excited to do our first tournament that we'll be doing with a group of friends first, and we'll be streaming that with our friends. Don't know the exact date yet, but it will be sometime soon. So follow us on Instagram or Twitter at the Heart Container Cafe for Instagram, or on Twitter at heart_con_cafe. It'll have the same symbol. If you look up the Heart Container Cafe in general, it'll have the same little coffee cup symbol with the 8-bit heart that you see in our Twitch for you guys to follow. So you can stay updated when I'm going to be streaming, stuff like that, like when we stream that tournament, when we're going to have that happening. That's going to be exciting. And we're going to do one to the public that we might do during one of our Tekken monthlies and just do it like a little early, have a little tournament for this going on. That'll be definitely super fun. So we want to see if we can get that going too. But yeah, if you guys want to stay updated with that, follow us on Instagram and Twitter to see when we're going to do that. Like I said, we are moving soon, so I will have more space, more time, because I'm going to be doing the Container full time now. To be focusing on doing more stuff for the cafe, so we'll be streaming more often, more consecutively too. This or whatever other games or Tekken or whatever we decide to do. Oh, you're fucked now. It's Marine Machine, the one I practiced the most when I first ever played this game. Let's see.
Brought us here.
You've been doing good in these underwater stages though.
Don't let my moves distract you.
But yeah, we're gonna try to stream more consecutively too. Since we are a Twitch affiliate, we should be streaming more often. So I'm gonna play more stuff with you guys, do more things, try to make the stream more interesting too. See what I can do. Play with friends and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna play VR chat on here a few times too, because I play VR chat with a friend already. So it'll definitely be fun. Me and Nonentity play Dark Souls with a friend on the weekends occasionally. So whenever we start doing that, we'll be streaming that too, because when we play Dark Souls, it is the funniest shit. And you guys have to see that. Dark Souls 3 specifically. Oh my god, I can't get any of my specials. definitely gonna try to stream more often, do more game stuff like that. I'm gonna have more things going off the stream. I'm gonna see if I can get someone to make our stream have more things to pop up, more things to do with everybody, more interactive stuff.
Let me cure you.
So we're gonna get all of that started. And we have a special announcement for what's gonna be coming at the cafe that will be posted on our Instagram and Twitter very soon. That we'll be sharing soon that everybody's definitely gonna be hyped for, making big moves for the cafe. I believe with the white ones, I can hit them, like I need to still hit the button, but I believe I need to hit every single one before I take damage. I'm pretty sure that's how that move works that she does. So if I can't hit every one, I'm pretty much fucked. And when they get spread out like that, I don't even know what to do.
Something you either
So got a good 10
or you
minutes
don't.
going on before we end the stream for the day. But yeah. Huge shout out once again, guys, to Glitch Energy. They are our sponsors. They're going to be posting more about our tournaments on their social medias and things like that. They're going to have influencers trying some of our food over time. We're going to get a lot of attention thanks to them. We're going to be having their drinks at our events from now on for you guys to try out. It's only $2 for a cup, and we usually give out free samples for you guys to try out too. Like I said, Maui Punch is my personal favorite, but we also have Cherry Bomb, which is also really good. Zero sugar, great energy, gives you great focus for playing games and stuff like that, or reading, or anything else you want to do. It also has a lot of good vitamins and things like that too, which I don't have on me to see the paper, but it has a lot of good things in it, and I really like it. I have a very sensitive stomach, because I have like IBS and a bunch of other stomach problems, so the fact that Glitch Energy doesn't hurt my stomach is like a relief for me. And it's not carbonated, because carbonated stuff hurts my stomach sometimes too. It's more of a juice kind of flavor. Oh my fucking god, these notes. So, I truly believe that they're a great brand and they're doing a lot for us. So shout out to Glitch Energy, guys. Nice, he reversed it.
My visions never showed
It was
me
really close. I had to do like a bunch of like moves there, or I was gonna die. So I barely managed.
Or you don't.
I keep forgetting the input for level 3. Yo, me too, for real. I'm literally just at this point, I'm just analoging and pressing buttons, but it works.
The fate brought us here.
And the game is so pretty. The game is really pretty. I really love the
It's
character
something you either
designs.
have,
Some
or
of the
you don't.
backgrounds of the world is just really creative and interesting. I would love like more in depth of the world when they fight, like a story mode that kind of like shows some of the world and shows some of the characters interacting. I hope they add something like that to the game. I think a story mode, like an arcade kind of story mode that goes over more of the backgrounds of the areas and like where everyone's from and stuff like that would be super interesting. So hopefully Modus is gonna add that kind of stuff. abilities to come through, please.
I can hear singing angels.
Feel the rhythm.
Gonna do a few more. But yeah, also huge shout out to Geoff EXE. I put his name in the chat. He's the one that helped make I believe some of the music notes and some of the aspects of like that part of the game when it comes to like the actual rhythm based playing
The light
part.
will
So huge
show me
shout
the
out to
way.
him. He's the one that was helping
Let me show you.
send
Why
out
they call me
copies to
king.
influencers to try out the
Are
game.
you ready?
And he did an amazing job working on this. So shout out to him. Shout out to Modus Games. You guys should definitely follow him on Instagram. See what he does. I mean, on Twitter. At Geoff. GEOFFEX. Huge shout out to him for helping us get the copy of the game. And for all the work he put into the game. But yeah, huge shout out to Modus because this game has been amazing. I really love this game. I love the designs. It's really pretty. The music has been really hype. It's such a fun and unique concept. I think they're gonna do really great when this releases. And I'm excited to see what else they start adding to the game. I really would love to see an arcade with like a little bit of a story that goes more in depth with this world and like these characters. And then, like I said, online, I feel like you should get the chance to switch between characters if you want while you fight with someone, instead of just rematching all the time. So I think that's something that they should add. What else? Overall, I think the game is super fun. A lot of the characters and stuff are great. And this game is just good.
My
Really
visions
great.
never showed me this.
Alright, we got 5 minutes left, Knights. We have a few more. I need to learn reverse this better. It's just timing. You just need to, like, it's either, kind of like in Tekken, you either have to, like, guess that I'm gonna be doing a move and just be ready and, like, do your move at the same time and just cancel it out. Or if you're quick enough and you see that I'm doing a move and you already see that your screen is starting to speed up for a second, quickly do a move. Just try any move and see if it'll cancel it out.
The light will show me the
Heal
way.
didn't work.
Come on.
Why?
Don't mess up my hair now.
Heal didn't work. Well, it could be that it's a lower level than one of the moves that I've been doing, so maybe you just need one of the higher level ones for it to work. I was trying to do a special first, but it wasn't inputting. If you're too late like I was with my ability there, the move will go through. Yeah, you got me there. I keep having trouble getting my fucking specials to like actually go through. I need to like look at my moveset and figure it out properly. Alright.
Let me cure you.
Come on. Don't mess up my hair now.
Also, the voices are like really good. I really like his Elvis voice. I really like the other characters' voices. Johnny's definitely a cool character. Down, left, up. Down, left trigger.
A lot of gray.
better now. Me too, I be peeking into the moves. Yeah, for real. At the start, it's just like, what's the move? What's the move? I do like that they let you peek into the moveset while you play. I mean, you're the one that's risking like losing some damage at the front to look at your moveset, so I like that they include that, because in Tekken you don't have to start when you're online, you can't look at your moveset or
Rhythm.
anything,
It's
and I
something
hate
you
that
either
because
have
sometimes there's just
or
something
you
I want
don't.
to check.
Are you ready?
Right down left, too.
Royal decree. Blue moon. Accelerando. Royal decree.
Oh my god, the fucking notes that she adds to my shits fucks me up so bad. I definitely hate the characters that add notes to your things. It definitely throws me off. God damn. Night before night, gonna be beating my ass before I leave the street. I can't have this. I can't have this. I'm gonna be leaving in a second, guys, but I need to win at least one more time. Can't let him show me up like this. The water level is mine, for real. I mean, there's one specific song I know on the water level. That wasn't the one, but on most of the water levels, you've been like fucking killing it, which is
Come on.
insane.
Don't mess up my hair now. Are you ready?
Come on, we need this win. We gotta end the stream.
Royal decree. Accelerando. Royal decree. Accelerando.
Nice, I think you reversed my accelerated there.
Royal decree. Accelerando. Accelerando. Accelerando.
No, you can't be beating me like this, bro. He's catching up to the game too quick.
The stars have aligned.
He's catching up too quick. My reputation is on the line. Taught him too much.
I can fight even when I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, I forget her
Bow
whole thing.
down
She
before
just
the
wants to
king.
not like it. Not like this. Yeah, we can't go like this.
Royal decree. A lot of grace. Accelerando. Blue moon.
Oh my god, please, can I get any specials in? This man won't let me get a special in!
Accelerando. A lot of grace. Royal decree.
I'm getting so confused. No! No! You can't be beating my ass like this at the end. Why are you doing
The
this?
stars have aligned.
Why are you doing this to me?
The light will show me the way.
Let me show you why they call me king. Are you ready? Blue moon. Blue moon. Accelerando. Accelerando. Blue moon. A lot of grace. Royal decree. Accelerando. Royal decree. Accelerando. Blue moon.
My visions never showed
Alright,
me
yes. Finally! I got my dub back. I decided to switch to the left analog, because I'm on the right side now, and I think it helped. I think it made it a little easier to do the inputs on the left one compared to the right one. I'm gonna test that out with the next like few matches. I want to win like 2-3 times before I leave. I'm gonna make it happen. I got mixed. I switched square and circle in my brain. Yeah, I did that a few times too. Sometimes you just completely space out on all the moves and you're like, what the fuck am I pressing right now?
My power is divine.
Still well deserved though. Yes, yes.
Don't let my moves
Obviously my
distract
strat
you.
works if using the left stick is easier when I'm on the right side.
Blue moon.
Alright, I'm getting more reversals. Let's go.
Accelerando. Royal decree. Blue moon. A lot of grace. Accelerando. Royal decree. A lot of grace. Accelerando. Blue moon. A lot of grace. Accelerando. Blue moon.
Yo, you reversed me pretty hard that time.
Blue moon. Accelerando.
Hey. I think that makes all the difference. Using the left stick when I'm on the right side, I think it's helping me a lot. Like, I'm getting way more reversals
It's
this
something
time.
you either have or you don't.
But when I'm on the left side, I prefer to use the right stick. Like, it's so weird. It's super weird. And then I'm still using R2 as my trigger instead of L2. It's just
My
don't know, my
light
brain-
reveals all.
malfunctions unless
Let me
it's
show
like
you
opposite
why they
to
call
whatever
me
side I'm
king.
on.
Are you
Alright, this is the last one. If I get this one, I'm gonna leave. I gotta get this one.
Blue moon. A lot of grace. A lot of grace. Accelerando. Blue moon. Royal decree. A lot of grace. Blue moon. Accelerando.
It kind of sounds like he's speaking Spanish when he says accelerando. Is Elvis? No, Elvis isn't Hispanic, right? I don't know where I'm getting that idea from.
Accelerando. Blue moon. Royal decree.
It's getting heated now, bro. I'm getting more of my moves through. Oh Oh my god, he still fucking got me! No way! I'm trying to finish the stream.
Stars have aligned.
Please. TV station. Ooh, this might be the one I practiced. There was one TV station song I practiced a lot. I don't know if it was Inbound. I don't remember.
Let me cure you.
Rhythm. It's something you either have or you don't.
I just need one more win to be satisfied.
Royal decree. Royal decree. Accelerando. Blue moon. A lot of gray. Blue moon. Royal decree. Accelerando. Blue moon. Royal decree.
I feel like I reversed and he reversed my reversal. The fuck?
Accelerando. Blue moon.
No, bro, I had it. I know I had it, but I stopped doing specials as much to focus on my shit.
It's not too
Because I
late
couldn't
to
do the
sweep your
special.
soul.
Oh! Pain. Something that they should add is also like Tekken, you should decide if you want to be on the left or the right side. Because there was no choice for me to say what side I wanted to be on. I kind of just ended up on the right side. And I feel like you should have the option to
My
choose which
power
side,
is
especially if you're
divine.
online, because you could just be on the left and they could be on the right.
Don't let my moves
Which Tekken
distract
also
you.
does. So I think that's something that they should add to a selection of which side for when you play online. So little notes to have.
Blue moon. Royal decree. Blue moon.
I hate when I have to hold a button and then press several buttons at the same time. That's so fucking weird. Getting my ass ate. Do a move, bro. Please. Please, he won't do a fucking move. Oh my god. That was a tense one. So many reversals. We're reversing like all of our reversals. And then sometimes I can't get this motherfucker to do an input because of the right side, and it's triggering me so much. Oh, I accidentally unplugged my controller. Which it does connect to Bluetooth. It was connected. I don't know why it's suddenly like, oh, it needs to be connected to the shit now, or whatever. One last one, unfortunately. Damn. I need to win this one then, because I'm only trying to win one more and go two.
The light will protect me.
Alright, let's go.
Don't let my moves distract you. Are you ready?
I like Ashes. It's a good song.
Blue moon. Royal decree. Blue moon. Blue moon.
Finally! Let's go! I end on the dub! Let's go! But yeah, we will stop. But yeah, overall, I feel like the side also that you choose to be on matters. For me, like, I definitely prefer being on the left side. It's easier to do the combos because when you're on the right side, it's kind of like all reversed and it messes me up. But when that happens, I use my left stick and it helps move my inputs a little better. But then I normally use the right stick if I'm on the left side. So it's a little weird, takes getting used to. I choked so hard. GG's. Alright, GG's. Night. Let me know when you want to play again. I think I have you on Discord or on Instagram. But yeah, let me know. Thanks for being here the entire stream. But yeah, guys, we're gonna end it for the night. This has been God of Rock. This is your exclusive preview of a demo of God of Rock. Like I said, February 6th and 13th, they will be releasing a demo for everybody to try out. During that demo period, I think you'll be able to get it on Steam, and it should be available on the Switch, PS4, PS5, you know, Xbox Series, all of that. I think the demo will be available on those consoles too. Don't quote me on that. You can always double check. You can follow Modus Games on Instagram, on Twitter, and you can see the information about it yourself. But yeah, they will have that demo coming up. The game releases in April. I believe it said April 16th on the information that we had. Let me just double check it actually. I'm gonna quick put this right here. So let's go back to here. Where is it? Where did it say it? It was on one of these. I was very interested. It's really cool how you were able to get hands-on faster than anyone. I think I forgot to say my thanks. Yo, no problem, bro. Yeah, it was really cool to be able to get my hands on this game before anyone. Especially because we also got to try it at Hallmat, and that was like the first ever like showing of the game in general, and we got to also join that, and it was all such a cool like opportunity to be a part of. So yeah, I definitely am very grateful that we got to be the first people to play the game and show off the game for everybody too, because we really like this game. It's super fun. It's right up our alley. We both love rhythm games. There we go. April 18th. But yeah, we both love rhythm games, me and Nonentity, and we both love fighting games and everything. So it's a great mix, and it's so much fun. But yeah, the game fully releases April 18th on Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch, and of course on Steam, on PC. Thank you for showing off the game. I can't wait to show my other friends. Yeah, for sure, bro. You definitely gotta show all your friends and have them play this game. It's gonna be sick. But yeah, guys. So if you want, you can already add it to your wish list on Steam. You can get pre-signed up for it and everything, so that you can get your copy April 18th. It's gonna be a fun game. I'm excited to play with all of you online when it comes out and everything. We're still gonna be doing some media on this game and everything. Same birth months as me. Coincidence? I think so. Solo. Nah, bro. This game was destined for you then. It's destined as your birthday gift. But yeah, definitely really excited for the release of this game. We're going to do more media on it. Like I said, we're going to do a tournament with our friends soon that we'll be posting on our Instagram or Twitter. So be sure to follow us. I have our @ right here. There we go. So yeah, be sure to follow us on Instagram or Twitter at the Heart Container Cafe or HeartCon Cafe to stay updated on when we're going to do more streams in general, when we're doing our Tekken tournaments, our Super Smash Casual tournaments, and when we're going to be showing off more of this game with the tournament that we're doing with our friends. We'll be doing a tournament out to the public one of these days too. Maybe during one of our Tekken monthlies, we'll do one like early and try to get people to join and try out the game. But we'll see on the specific dates and everything. Like I said, guys, this game has been amazing. Don't forget our sponsor, Glitch Energy. Drinking some Glitch right now. Got that Maui punch on me. Glitch Energy. It has 0 sugar. It's keto friendly. It's vegan friendly. What else does it say? Every second counts. Every second counts is what it says. you don't crash from it. It's more like a juice. It's not carbonated, so it doesn't really bother my stomach. It has some vitamins and stuff in there too that definitely helps. It keeps you focused. I've been focused this whole time thanks to Glitch. So huge shout out to Glitch for being our sponsors. There'll be more promos and stuff like that with Glitch coming up on our social medias too. They're going to be promoting our tournaments and the stuff that we stream and do too. So huge shout out to them. Huge shout out again to Modus Games for giving us this exclusive preview of the God of Rock. It is super fun and I'm very excited to continue playing. Can't wait to have my partner Non-Andy try it and our friends try it and do that tournament. It's going to be super, super hype. I can't wait to play with you guys online. I can't wait for this game to grow. I hope that gets added to more of the FGC events. I saw that it got added to Frosties, which is another set of tournaments that happens. That's like a really big event that happens. So I hope that they get added to CEO. If you guys need someone to host your game for God of Rock at CEO, the Heart Container is interested. We could definitely do it. We've hosted a side Tekken 7 tournament at CEO before, so we could definitely do one for God of Rock. So if you guys want us to do that and we have some more copies so that we can have several setups and do a tournament there, we would love to do that, have that opportunity. But in general, I hope to see it at CEO anyway, and I hope to be able to participate because it's a really fun game, and I hope it joins more of the FGC tournaments. I hope people get more interested in it because it has been super, super fun. Like I said, King is still my boy. He's still my favorite for sure, but I might mess around with the other characters here and there. But I'm going to be out for the night. If I do play the game more, I will probably stream it when I decide to play. But yeah, guys, I'm Amanda with the Heart Container Cafe. If you don't know what we do, we're a gaming and anime themed pop-up cafe. We pop up at conventions, arcades, local areas here in Miami. And we have some more big news about that coming up where we're going to have more things going on. So be sure to follow us on Instagram or on Twitter there, where we keep all of our updates on things that we're doing for the cafe, so you guys can see what's coming up next, because we have some big stuff coming up really soon, so we're really excited for that. But besides that, we host all the Tekken tournaments for South Florida, so you'll see VODs and stuff here for our tournaments. We usually work with Flint's Arcade, so they have the VODs for theirs, and Miramar Mashers, they have the VODs for theirs, but still, we do the tournaments for all of South Florida for Tekken. Now we do a casual Super Smash tournament monthly, so that's at 10th Level Tavern, and that's the third Sunday of every month. And we'll have a casual Super Smash and a Tekken tournament. Tekken has a $100 bonus on that monthly, and casual Super Smash has a $50 bonus, so it's definitely worth coming out to if you guys want to check that out. And yeah, that's pretty much all for now, guys. We're going to start streaming more often. We're going to be moving, and we're going to have a bigger location, better space and everything for me to stream. So I'm going to game with you guys more often, have a more consistent schedule, and be doing more stuff for the Heart Container so that we can interact more. We can do stuff more. But yeah, that was the review of the God of Rock exclusive demo. You guys can play back this video, check it out. I'll probably keep it as a highlight or something, maybe post it on my YouTube later, which you can also follow at the Heart Container Cafe. We have a podcast and some other stuff on there. Haven't done a podcast episode in a while, but it is coming, guys. We will do more when we do the move, because we'll have the space to do more of the podcast episodes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Modus Games and Geoff, for helping us to be able to get this exclusive preview and show it to you guys. The game is super fun. I hope you enjoyed my analysis of the game. I hope you guys were able to learn some about the game and pick it up for when you guys want to try it out. So I hope I was helpful to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed watching and everything too. Let me know later on Instagram or Twitter who your favorite characters were, what you liked the most about the game. Let me know. DM us, make posts about it, hashtag Modus Games, hashtag Heart Container Cafe. Let us know. Hope you guys enjoyed. With that, good night. Thank you, Kanji. Good night as well. But yeah, bye guys. We will update our camera and our mic, because it's not that great right now because both of them broke recently. But we will get those fixed soon too. But yeah, good night guys.